Run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let them know. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now a give, right side. Elliott, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And he will score! Touchdown, Cowboys! A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, this is Johnson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared, boy. Match back. Back. Begin. Hustle.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Bird. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray completes it to Fitzgerald. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Here's Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And now he'll tuck it and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup at 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, flush to his right. This one caught by Isabella. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Murray now. He finds his man Johnson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Murray. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 yards there and a first down. Now Murray again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Out of the end zone. It's now second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Here we go, D. Jack. Put him on. West. I'm coming. Check 48 to Murray.
Throwing again, Murray.
Get some penetration here. Get some penetration.
Buying time, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
It's a party now. It's a party now. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Too little, Captain. That's it. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. Hey, come on now. Come on now.
Murray now, third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up fourth down and goal.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second and 15 now. Murray. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Out, 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 out. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Murray with a third and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What did we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
23 yards, the final tally.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Watch twist. 22, check, cover.
Play fake. Murray. Complete. It's Johnson.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Hey, watch the slant, watch the
Murray now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Army, Army. Army, Army. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. 48. 48's the mic. Oh, here we go. Go. Check 31. Check 31. Kill. Wait. Let it go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray is going to fire one deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Go. Get out there. Watch the twist. Zone. Mike's 43.
Prescott now. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And this will be caught at the 30.